Well, yeah, we here at All Around Training Facility, ATT, and we're gonna do some more talking and deep conversation about entrepreneurship. This man right here, he is the owner and operator of All Around Training. Also, he is owner of These Baby Cakes. Also, he helped manage Treo Snap Studios. Also, well, he got many titles. He is the tax king of Real Deal Tax in Vicksburg, Mississippi. So we're gonna dive on into this talk, you know. A lot of people wanna know, what does it take to be a boss? What does it take to be an entrepreneur? How did you go about doing it? Where did you start when you started your journey as being an entrepreneur?
Uh, Basically, being a boss is just not being afraid. I ain't always been a person that take risks and challenges. I want to give credit to my wife. She's always been a boss. She's always been a go-getter. I just was a guy, get up and go work hard, do my thing. Never looked at it from the business standpoint, but being a boss, you gotta get up and you gotta attack the grind every day. You gotta know that you want it, and you gotta go out there and get it. And like I was saying to my people all the time, if you're gonna chase your dreams, you gotta be the one to chase your dreams. You gotta be the one to have that motivation, that drive, that determination to be successful. It don't come overnight. I have had many businesses that failed, many opportunities that didn't go through, but you got to get back up and keep going, and being a man, being a person, the head of my household, being a leader, having that backbone as a wife, she pushed me to step out there from a business standpoint to say, hey, you can do this, you can do it, you can do it, let's go get it, and our motivation to our family, to our kids, it's just, hey, it's go get them. Let's go get it. It's time for to go trust the process. Let's strive for greatness and just let's go get it. No fear, no, not being afraid and just taking that risk. And I stated to you earlier, we had a lot of business that didn't make it.
Yeah.
And you find out stuff not gonna work, and you put all that in your archive. You remember what's gonna work, what's not gonna work, and you go after it. So as you can see today, we have many businesses that's successful, and all the work behind the scenes that people don't see, it is some heartache, it is some pain, because everything ain't perfect. The public don't know everything, but through it all, when you work hard in your business, then everything gonna come back to you. So,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah. So you said you had your wife supported you a lot. I think that's what a lot of people need, especially when you're trying to build your business. But then again, that support don't come easy. Sometimes people don't even have support.
right,
Do you
right.
think you'd be able to do it if you didn't have that support?
Well, I think I would still be able to do it.
But you probably
But
wouldn't be able to go.
you'll kind of go through it at a slower pace. You'll be scared to step out there on faith and go after it.
Yeah.
The support give you the confidence to go after it, whether you be successful right away or you fail. You know what I'm saying? That's what support do. Support
Yeah.
gonna say, hey, let's go in this thing, man. If it gonna work, it gonna work. If it don't work, we gonna get back up and go again.
Yeah.
And that's that backbone I got. You know what I'm saying? Fearless.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She fearless. We gonna go out there, we gonna go get it, and we gonna keep chasing it.
Oh yeah. I got a friend of mine. He always used to tell me. Well, this the first time I ever heard that statement. My homeboy, Tay, you know who you are. He always used to tell me, scared money don't make money.
Right. Facts.
So you saying you can't be scared.
Can't be scared, man. You gotta know that you want it.
Can't
And
be
it
scared, can't be no little tiddlywink.
Can't be no tiddlywink. You gotta dive into it, man. You gotta. It's just like investing. When you invest, you gotta put something in it if you want to pull something out of it. If you can't invest in yourself, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Just to put it into my terms of training people here in the facility, you train people, you're gonna get in what you're gonna put in, you're gonna get out of it what you put in.
into it,
So
yeah.
if you don't, if it's the same way with your business, if you're not gonna invest into your craft, if you're not gonna invest into your workout, then you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. You just showing up on an empty stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That's deep, ain't it?
Yeah, it is, cause you know, as you say that, I realize a lot of people around here where we stay, they don't really try to invest or really put their all into something.
Right.
That's why I think a lot of people fail around here.
Right.
You know, down south, a lot of people don't. You know, bigger cities, bigger states, they'll put everything they got into it, and then they'll be successful. Around here, people around here too worry about what other people think, what other people say. Then you got your haters, of course, and your haters could be your downfall or could be your motivation. So do you think the haters gonna motivate the ones that trying to accomplish what you have accomplished, or do you think that could be a downfall?
Well,
What about your experience? I know you got haters. Everybody got haters.
well, that's what make you. That's what strive you to be great. You know, and I'ma always correlate success with what I do with sports training or training people in general in boot camps.
Yeah.
People gonna always talk about you whether you trying to do right or you trying to do wrong. It's what you do, what you believe for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
As a person that listens to what other people have to say, that's gonna always create problems for yourself. That's gonna have your self-confidence down.
So you can't even listen to
So haters become your motivators.
Mm-hmm.
Haters become your inspiration to do better because you want to continue to succeed, because even in your people hating on you, you teaching them something.
Oh, yeah.
Because you still going, you still trying to make it. And all of us got haters. All of us got people that inspire us to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know everybody don't like my family. I know everybody don't support my family, but that's what we get up for every day, to go out there to be great. And that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not going to always be on your side. People's not always going to support you. But that's what gives you motivation.
Yeah.
You know, when teams go out and play against other teams, you think that other team like them?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't like them. They trying to kick their butt.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to get at them. You know what I'm saying? So if you going out there against a team that like you, that's trying to help you win, hey, what they playing for? You play this game to win. You know what I'm saying? You attack your everyday life to win. I don't get up to do what I do on a daily basis to lose.
You can't be half-stepping.
I ain't half-stepping.
You gotta go get it.
So to help you with what you were saying about having support, that support will push you and say you can do this. So your coach is your support. Your spouse is your support. Your spouse is your teammate that's pushing you. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that, it's other people that motivate you. It's other people that motivate you. That's why we like to get up and get outside of Vicksburg, to get around positive people that's gonna push us to continue to raise our level of expectation, to bring back to the city, to help the city. But everybody don't want to be lifted.
Yeah.
Most people so concerned about what we have and what we got going on rather than supporting it and bringing out the best. You know, so that's the things that we try to do as a family, and instill that into each one of our kids, you know, that you can be whatever you want to be. And while we telling them that, we showing them that. We showing them on a daily basis. So showing today is better than telling. You know what I'm saying? It's better to lead by example than to just tell somebody to do something. But that's how I came up. I came up, you told us what to do.
Yeah.
Don't do as I say. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you got to show the way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing.
Yeah.
From a business standpoint and an educational standpoint. You know, with me and my wife.
Yeah, I like how you put that, cause I tell people all the time that just because I say something or just because somebody else say something, you just can't go by what they say. I like to show people. I like people to show me that action.
Right.
So you really gotta put your foot down. Don't just say you're gonna do it. Go on, do it and show. Cause really, that's like on the business aspect. That's what a lot of companies, banks, investors want to see. They want to see action. They don't want to see. They don't want to hear what you talking about. They want to see what you did. Then, as I think about it, a lot of companies or investors want to see what you have already done, and they're investing you more.
Right.
to succeed
Exactly.
so they can get profit also.
Exactly. It's a business world, you know, and the business game is very, very tricky. The business game is not fair, you know. But the people that's level headed, that got a great attitudes and got good work ethic, is the ones that make it, you know. Because remember, if you're a business owner and you're trying to be successful, you can't go out here bashing other people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When you bash other people, you're creating a bad reputation for your own business, because the same support that you're giving somebody else, they got to give it to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, people gon' ain't no business gonna be perfect. You know, it's our job to call it to their attention if something not right, but to bash a business, that ain't really a good thing, because if you're an entrepreneur, guess what? You're not gonna have a 100% successful rate of treating your clients. You're not gonna have that. If everybody been in business long enough, they know that how many people you deal with on a daily basis, not every one of them gonna like what you do. But that 1% or that 2% that don't like what you're doing, that's what's gonna help you to grow.
Yeah.
Because they let you know, hey, I got room for improvement. Ain't nobody perfect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta look at. You know.
I like how you put that too.
Hey, I'm smooth. I'm smooth with them words like that.
I see you say ain't nobody perfect. I like how you put that 1-2% that gonna hate on you. That show you where you need, cause you can do something that can have them haters turn into your supporters.
But
also.
that is, I mean, that's normally what you get. That's your hidden fans. The people that talk about you the most is the people that make your business thrive. So if you talking about me, you actually advertising for me, because that other 98% that like me, they not really listening to what you're saying, because they see the 98% of the greatness in what I do. The 2% that's talking about me, I got their attention too, because they talking about me. So either way it go, I'm getting 100%. The 2% is the marketing. That's free advertisement for me, because the 98% I already see what I'm doing good.
Spilling that game.
That's what it is.
Spilling that game.
So you need that negativity to keep it rolling.
Y'all hear the goat talking.
You need that negative attention to keep your business rolling, and that's what we thrive off of. That's what we live by. You know what I'm saying? Not to show nobody up, but this is how you do this. You know. You know, and this is a small town. You know what I'm saying? And being in a small town, people don't get a chance to see greatness.
Yeah.
But when we go out to LA, when we traveling and going different places, we walking around people that's been doing this their whole life. Yeah. It's new. It ain't nothing new to them. You know what I'm saying? So here in our city, we live with a mentality that, hey, we know we can be great. We know that we can be successful. So we're not holding back on anything. So we try to plant seeds in other people to say, hey, you can do this. You know, look who doing this. My son doing this. My daughter doing this. Yeah. I'm doing this. My wife doing this. But overall, the best thing is we doing all this. Yeah. So we showing you that it can be done, and all you have to do is put your mind to it. All of our pain and suffering, all the downfalls, all the struggles that me and my wife went through coming up, all the business that didn't make it, we kept getting back up. So now that we up on our feet and our kids walking into their greatness of their businesses, the things that we failed on, we help them not to make those same mistakes. So that's where the support come in at. It may not, hey, don't do this, Treyo. Don't do this, Dejanay. Don't do this, Christian, because if they do it, they can bump their head. But sometime I step back, my wife step back, and we'll let them bump their head. Yeah. But we already know what's gonna happen. Yeah. We already know what's gonna happen. My wife tell them that all the time. I say, hey, just let it happen, because that's teaching. And at the end of the day, it's always like this: Mom, you was right. Mom, you was right. Dad, you was right. And that's what you want. You still gotta learn, because you don't never want to get the big head in this thing. You want to grow on a day-to-day basis to where you understand and know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? And my kids they ain't come up like I came up. They got everything they need, everything in front of them. Me and my wife got it out the mud. You already know it. We got it out the mud. Yeah. So we had to work for everything we got. But I'm just thankful and blessed to be able to go through what I went through, so that they wouldn't have to go. So they won't have to go through it. And then for them, bam, their generation, they can just take it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this then. You said that you thankful for going through what you went through so they wouldn't have to. Why not letting them go through it though? even though you've been through it, you can
Well. Sometimes.
like you said, you gonna let them make some mistakes.
Yes, as a parent, as a leader, as a business owner, you know what decisions to make for them, and you know what decisions to let them walk into the bump their head.
Yeah, so you let them go so far.
I'm not gonna let
you let them go
Treo
so far.
lose $50,000
Yeah.
on something crazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you $200, $300, $500. Hey, we let you bump your head on that.
Now you gotta make your money back.
But that's what management come in at. You know what I'm saying? Management. You know, and I'm on the outside looking in. He, you know, mom manager. That's what he call him, mom manager. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more of the outside of the support and the stability.
Yeah.
And she more of the leg work of what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way with all us. You know what I'm saying? She the backbone to all of it. We just make it go. I'm the support. I'm the facilitator. I'm the one that come behind what she say. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she more of the nucleus of what makes it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I know that I'm great at, I step in and say what I need to say. You know, but everything coming together works because she have good ideas, I have good ideas. We bring it to the table, we make it work because when she struggle, I struggle. When I struggle, she struggle. Because if we won, if I invest in a business, we fall. So if I give her 10 to start a business and it fall, I fail too. So I had to learn to say, hey, we in this thing together. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. And we had plenty of business. People know how we started off, and all the locations that we had. Every business was successful.
Yeah.
You know, and you just got to find out what your greatness is. You got to keep walking every day to find out what your purpose is. And finding out what your purpose is, sometimes people be afraid to walk into something because they think they need money. You don't always necessarily need money to start something.
You need
because
that drive.
you need that drive to go get it.
Yeah.
How Master P started selling out his trunk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we used to do that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? We got out there and beat the streets up. We ain't had no support when we was doing Christ Nights. We ain't had no support with that. But guess what? You got to go out there and get it. So this been there. The business drive always been there. But the number one thing with business is having structure and a plan. You got to have a plan. You got to have a blueprint. And I feel like my wife and I are a blueprint for our kids. They got that every day in the home with them. Everybody don't always have that. But you should know who you can call on to get that support from. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know a friend they can call. Just like when we go to LA, we know who we can call. We know who we can get support from. We know who we can get direction from. You know, so everybody got somebody that they can link up with. But you got to have that drive first to go get it, because I can't grab your hand and say, hey, let's go over here and do this, and then I turn around and you start going back the other way. That means you don't want it. But if you walking and I see you walking, then I can get right behind you and walk with you, because you going in that direction first. That's number one in the business. You got to want it for yourself. If you don't want it for yourself, you can cancel it. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know that out there. If you want it, you got to want it for yourself. You can't want it for nobody else. You can't be doing this for your friend, your mama, your daddy, your sister, or your brother. You got to be doing it for you. And if you want it, you're going to get the support you need, because the drive and the determination that the people going to see, they're going to see you want it. And I'm going to tell you like this. I always lived my whole life like I was rich. There ain't nothing no different from me 15 years ago or 20 years ago. It's the same way right now. But guess what? I ain't even have it then. And I ain't got it now. I'm still trying to get it. Still trying to get it. But I ain't never changed the way I live. You know what I'm saying? But you got to always put yourself in a situation to be successful and look professional in everything that you do. And that's what I do every day, me and my family.
Oh, yeah.
What
man,
we got? What's up next on
the GOAT talking, man. He covered a lot of stuff I was going to ask him already.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Just about having support, man. If you don't have support, what you say, you got to go get it yourself.
Go get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I got some questions from a couple followers they want to know. See if you can answer these.
Okay.
It might be some tough questions. Might make some people mad.
Hey.
I might make some people mad when I respond to them myself.
Opinions are questions opinions, facts, questions are meant to be answered.
Oh yeah.
And ain't nothing gonna never line up. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. This is what I want people to understand. You'll never agree on everything, but you can agree to disagree. You can agree on something, you can not like something, but we can come to a conclusion as a team that, hey, I'm gonna support and respect what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say, hey, Wendy's got the best hamburger. And you say, nah, Burger King got the best hamburger. Somebody else might say, man, no indeed. Roscoe's Chicken and Burger Shack got the best burgers. Guess what? We all have formulated our own opinion. But guess what? What I said may be correct because everybody that like what I said, Wendy's, they gonna go to Wendy's. Everybody that like Burger King, gonna go to Burger King. Everybody that like Roscoe's Chicken and Burger Shack, they gonna go there. To make a long story short, whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. But to have a mutual agreement, we gotta agree. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep the confusion down.
So you saying if you got a business partner, I know a lot of I'm gonna throw a little curveball up in here. You know me. You know, I like to get down dirty with our community.
Right.
The black community.
Right.
A lot of people don't wanna work together.
Right.
So if people how can we kind of maneuver that so we can just start working together and do like other races doing, like the Arabs, you know, or the Indians, you know, they got their businesses. You know, we already know the gas station.
Right.
How can we maneuver our mentality to start working together? Or what do you think? I think what's stopping us is pride.
Right.
You know, I don't know if it's personal pride, but I don't think a lot of people in our community, the black community, like working together because they trying to be on top. They trying to be the man. They want to be the front.
Well, this the thing, you know, it gonna fall back to this. Everybody that make it to the league is successful. Everybody that get to the league has accomplished something that millions can't do. There's not, then in the all the people that's in all these professional sports, they get to these professional sports and they was great either in college or they was the best person even in a town. But when they get to the highest of the highest, they become a normal person. Then you have some that enter into these sports, they way up there. They got their names big. They like LeBron, like Jordan, all them, and the highest people like Deion Sanders. You know, you the best in your sport.
We ain't gonna talk about Deion.
And check this out.
No, I think about Deion.
So
he capped.
So when you get there and people see that you at a high level, what happens is it brings you back down to normal. And what I think about
It makes
our
you more
race,
humble.
Yeah, what I think about our race is that we have to support one another, you know, through positive. Whether you know this person got a lot or don't have a lot.
Yeah.
It ain't for me to support you when I get to my highest, but I can help you get yours because what I do in giving back, you can't dictate on who I should be helping because you count my money. You see what I'm saying? I'm not counting. Nobody's counting doctors' money that make good money because they were doing hard surgeries. But everybody want to count people money that make it high and get stuff. Hey, he got to take care of his own family. She got to take care of her own family. You know. But I can help you get to where I'm at.
Yeah.
I can give you the blueprint. I can show you. But I'm not finna just cripple you and say, hey, here you go, here you go. If I did that for everybody in the world or people did that for me, then you ain't really helping nobody.
People, they too busy worried about what's in your pocket.
Right, and see that's where I say, with the support of the city here in Vicksburg, Mississippi, it's a lot of great entrepreneurs here in the city.
Oh yeah.
If we support one another and we look to help one another, it'll change this whole city. You know, nobody is higher than the next person.
Yep.
It's gonna appear to some people that this person is doing better than that person or that person is doing better than that person. It don't matter. As long as I can go outside and see somebody doing great, that give me motivation to say, man, I can be like that too. You know, I can be like that too because that let me know, hey, the wealth is going around. It's some out there for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who the best barber in the city? It don't matter who the best barber in the city. There's a lot of people in the city need their hair cut.
Yeah.
And accordingly to how you conduct your business and the way you do things, that's what people gonna gravitate to you. You know what I'm saying? So business is about quality. That's why it's only certain people that can go buy a Louis Vuitton. Certain people that can go buy a Gucci. Yeah, I want to have a Louis Vuitton. I want a Ferrari. But guess what? You got to meet other credentials to get to that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go through the different barriers to grow and get to where you're trying to get to. So I'm trying to get to that status to where I can do whatever I want to do. I can be whoever I want to be. And I think I'm headed in the right direction. I'm just trying to stay the course, man. So for to answer what you said, I think we need to do better by supporting one another. I think we need to do better by lifting one another up and not talking down on the next person of color.
Always.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
All we gotta do is say, look at so-and-so, they doing great, man. You could do this. If we do that as a race and we support each other like that, then it teaches our kids around us to say, hey, you can do this. Look at so-and-so, he did it. Look at so-and-so, he did it. But if you say, look at him, he's sorry, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, all you're doing is creating a negative stigma, and it may not even be true.
He did this in the past. He doing this now. Look at him. He ain't used to do that.
Right, exactly.
But, yeah, I see what you're saying. You can't be doing that, man. You gotta support each other.
Right.
But shoot, this one question this guy asked me. He wanted me to ask you, Tommie Curtis. He wanted to know about business credit.
Right.
He said, he wanted to know, do it matter if you have business credit to start your business? And if you have already started your business, do business credit even matter? Or would you prefer business credit over personal credit?
All right.
Or do it even matter to have business credit?
First of all, the word credit in business, credit is your credibility.
Yeah.
So for one, when you start anything, you want to have credibility, which is yourself. You build credibility, then you start working towards getting credit. Where credit is where people are gonna believe in you. That's what credit is.
So you gotta get established first.
You gotta get established.
At least.
You gotta get established. So business credit is something it's a whole lot of procedures for business credit. But when you start to develop your credibility as a person and you work on your personal credit, which is you as an individual, you build your self credibility, then you walk into your business credit, which would be you would have to get a DUNS number, you would have to get registered, and you would have to get things that where you may get a small business loan. You get a small business loan. When you get a small business loan, what happens is you're building what? Credibility with that bank or that person that want to invest in you.
So don't go out there and get $250,000 or try to get $250,000 and put on something small.
Yeah, you'll burn yourself up. You know, you wanna know what you're getting into.
Start a little low.
Start small
and work your way up.
Yep. So business is building up your credibility. That's why they call it credit. Credit and credibility is all in the same sentence. So you want to have good credibility. You remember the code of chivalry back in the days, you know, women and stuff with men, you know, and people, their word was bond. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of out the wonder now. People don't go by that no more.
Yeah.
But hey, if
I
tell you I'm gonna do something, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? My word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to get a signature for bond. I got to sign this for you to believe that it's gonna happen. Yeah. It ain't operate like that. If I said I was gonna do something, that's what would happen. You know.
All right. Well, I know a lot of people think you gotta have a degree of some sort or a certification just to start your business. What do you think on that? I know you ain't gotta have, you just gotta have your proper paperwork, probably in some cities or whatever, to start your businesses and everything, what your business license or whatever. But what do you think about being certified or having your degree just to start a business?
Some of the most successful people in this world dropped out of school
and don't have a degree.
And like I said, when we started on this podcast, it's all about the individual. People in college because their parents push them to college. That ain't what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? But they got to drive to do something else. Getting the education is great, and I'm not telling nobody that you can't do it, you know, because I have a bachelor's, I have 2 masters, But all of that has helped me to understand business.
Yeah.
But even with having those degrees, it's not really putting me in position to be successful. Being successful is what we do and understand and know what we want to do in life is something that we want as a drive. That paper or that certificate is just put emphasis on if you're trying to go get a job somewhere and that's just what their job criteria is. You got to have a master's degree. You got to be a doctor in this, or you got to have a bachelor's degree. That's just criteria for somebody else's business that you applying for.
Yeah.
But if you're your own boss, you set your own standard.
Yeah, you ain't gotta have no degree.
You ain't got to have no own degree. If you your own boss, you set your own standard. You know what I'm saying? So when you're working for other companies, guess what? They set their standard on what they want. If they want you to have this, if they want you to have that. So it's a 50-50. If you're going to work for Google, or you going to work for a big old firm or something, they may tell you need to have a 4-year degree with 2 years post college, and you need to have a master's degree, and you need to have 3 years of intern before you can come work at this company. See, that's a standard, that's a criteria. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you go do all that just shows that you want it because you went and did it. But if you your own boss, you can go get it. Like Trey Snap, he in college, he love football. You see what I'm saying? He love football, that's why he in college. But right now, to this day, he can go out there in his world and be successful because he's already a boss.
Yeah.
He an entrepreneur, he can go do it already. Dejanay, my daughter, she homeschooled right now.
And they
She
put
12
that on
years
their
old.
resume,
Guess
huh?
what? She a boss right now. She ain't of age to go out there and get things of her own. But ain't no doubt in my mind, when she turn 18, ain't nobody gonna be able to touch her. Chris Films gonna be writing movies for everybody.
12-year-old boss.
You know what I'm saying? He's 16, gonna be writing movies for everybody. But guess what? When you your own boss, you can go and walk into these things right away. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that is an individual thing, but don't let the certificate and all that stuff fool you, because there's a lot of people out here with degrees that ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Can't even get a job.
That I've been to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my wife got a master's in psychology. She ain't doing no psychology, but guess what? That degree helped her because she counsel people every day. She talking to people every day. She helping people every day with their life stuff.
The tax queen.
You see what I'm saying? That's the tax queen. I'm the tax king. All around training, godson, whatever you want, all my hats. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. But man, got a lot of talk for y'all, man. Y'all hear from the man. Y'all hear from the GOAT. There's some GOAT talk. There's some real talk right here. Red carpet rollout. Man, you know what? We're going to have to cut it short right here. We're going to have a part 2 for y'all. Got my boy Godson, Tommie Curtis. Shoot, what was his name? Tax King.
Tax King, Coach Curtis, you know what I'm saying?
Cupcake
Whatever.
King.
Cupcake King, whatever you want to call him, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he got a lot of titles.
Security, you know what I'm saying?
He
Behind the scenes security for the family. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? When we travel, hey, I'm just to let y'all know, we travel sometime, and you don't realize, because we don't walk like, we don't go out like we celebrities or nothing like that. But man, we be out town sometime, man. They be running up, Trayo, you Trayo Snap?
It's a lot of people
You
already know him.
You Trayo Snap? Like, oh, bro, that's, hey. I had to jump into security mode. You see what I'm saying? Same way with my kids. You Curtis Kid TV, we in LA. Bam, all the kids want to come follow, looking for my daughter and my son. You know what I'm saying? So, just to be like that, but the world is real though. You know what I'm saying? So
You can't sell yourself
the many
short.
hats I got to wham, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at any given time, I got to support my family from a safety standpoint and a financial standpoint and a supporting standpoint.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a father first, but at the end of the day, I'm a protect as well. So
You heard
hey,
it from
we
the
appreciate
man.
y'all, man. Hey, this show been lit, man. We're gonna have to do a part 2, because
yeah,
I know you got about 30 other questions.
We're going to
ain't
do
even
that.
get
We
to
ain't
it.
even get to it, man.
You know
He
what
got
I'm
so
saying?
much talk for y'all, man. I'm learning stuff too. Then I'm taking it in. That's what you got to do, man. You got to have an open mind. So we're going to end it right here. Red carpet rollout. Got my man Al Curtis, TC here. Also Coach Curtis. Here at ATT, we filming here. We'll
Hey,
holler at
AT.
y'all.
Not AT&T. They do the stuff. We AAT here.
AAT, man.
Yeah.
That's the Kool-Aid, man. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Red carpet rollout.
Peace out.